you this evening? I am your host, Emily Haislop, and I am so glad that you're here. I'm going to take you through some things tonight that shares more about Plexus as a company and Plexus the products and Plexus the opportunity, just to give you a whole summary of our company as a whole. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to introduce myself first. My name is Emily Haislop, and I have been with Plexus for 6 years. I'm a stay-at-home mom of four kids, and I'm 42 years old, recently turned. But when I started my product 6 years ago, I was a working mom. I had very busy kids in sports. I had a 3-year-old little baby boy, and I was coaching cheerleading, been president of the football booster club, and we were so busy. But I was desperate to be a stay-at-home mom. Was um I was able to stay at home when my big kids were little, and for my new baby son, I wanted to give him that same experience. But life happens, and so I was forced to go back into the work field, and it just definitely was not for me. But at the same time, I was struggling so hard with bloating and constipation and headaches, and I had bad skin, and I had zero energy, and I was just struggling to keep up. And so I saw a friend posting about the pink drink on her Instagram, and she was folding laundry and smiling and talking about her 5 kids, and I was like, wait, what's happening? This is not a normal thing. How is she so happy folding all this laundry she has? And so I messaged her, I ordered some products. I loved it. I ordered the triplex, which I will tell you more about in the next few slides. And I loved it. I started feeling like I wasn't craving sugar anymore. I was getting through the day without an afternoon crash. There was no caffeine involved. I didn't need a coffee. I didn't need an energy drink. I just felt good. It was 6 p.m. and I was still, doing all the mom things and not even skipping a beat. And my kids even said, "Mom, you seem so happy. What are you doing?" So of course I started sharing with my friends and family. Of course I started telling them, "Hey, listen, I'm not craving sugar anymore, and I don't need to have spoonfuls of no bake before I go to bed every night and a big glass of milk. And I'm also going to the bathroom every single day, and that will change your life in itself." So I started telling my friends about it. And of course, they were like, "Well, okay, I need to poop every day. I need to get rid of my bloating. I need to not have headaches anymore. I need energy." And so they started ordering too. And then that started paying for my products. And so I stayed around that for a few years, and I was just being being a working mom and trying to keep up and loving my health. My headaches had went away at this time. My hair was growing back and my skin cleared up, and I was feeling better than I ever had in my life. But around the time the pandemic happened, we were stuck at home, and my job brought me back home, and I was working from the house. And so when everybody started going back to normal, I was anxious. I didn't want to go back. I was like this, I felt trapped. I felt like I needed to get out. So I was like, I've got to figure this out. And I amped up my business. I decided to kick it into gear. And that was about 2022. And so in that next 2 years, I promoted all the way to the top percent of Plexus. I left my office job because I had almost tripled my income. And now Plexus is currently funding my farm, my new farm life. We're getting ready to get a new home, and I'm getting ready to have to pay for weddings. I have kids in college, and all the travel sports my littlest can do. We are in the thick of it, and I am having so much freedom and peace surrounding my life. And now, my favorite thing that I do is that I help many women create full-time incomes from part-time hours. We're going to get into all of this. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about Plexus as a company. It has an A plus BBB rating. It owns the space of the microbiome and gut health. So, you're not going to find anybody that has what we have. We are the OG gut health company. We were the first. We started as a breast health company. But then we worked our way right into that microbiome space and own it now. We're based right out of Scottsdale, Arizona, and all of our products are made here in the United States. We are debt free and privately owned. So you know that it is not some big board of directors deciding what my future holds. We have a highly acclaimed medical advisory board, and we are the top of 5,000 fastest growing companies. And we do so much giving back. Like this month, we're giving a portion of some of our profits to feeding the hungry. Since we own the health and wellness space, let's talk about it. So we own gut health, general wellness, immune health, weight management, skin health, kids health, all natural plant-based, non-GMO, gluten and vegan products. You're not going to find that combination anywhere else, guys. And so I want to talk about the pink drink. You guys have all heard about it. It's called Slim, and it is literally a life-changing product in itself. You see all that stuff there on the left side of your screen? That is all the things that it can help aid in. There's two options. You can use the microbiome, which is gut health, blood sugar regulation, prebiotic fibers. It comes in a few flavor options, or you could choose hunger control, which is appetite control, blood sugar regulation, and it has added soluble fibers that helps you feel fuller longer. So if you have trouble not needing to eat all the time or wanting to cut back or live in a deficit so that you can manage your weight better, that this would be the option for you. And so the next is I want to talk to you a little bit about the rest of the drinks that we have. Who loves the famous energy drinks? Well, we have such a clean version of those energy drinks, and the flavors are so incredible. It's clean energy, it supports not nitric oxide production, it helps with mental clarity and even immune support. So, this is a healthy energy option. Hydrate is a healthy electrolytes, guys. We need this. It has magnesium to hydrate your body, has tart cherry, coconut water powder. It is literally, my kids love this. My son, my little 9-year-old son drinks it every time he has a football game or a baseball game to restore his electrolytes. And then we have a liver detox. And so this is so, so important. I'm learning so much about liver detox right now since they came out with this product. It has Babardine, spirulina, digestive support, cellular renewal, and curbs hunger. Especially if you don't have a gallbladder, guys, you need to be supporting your liver. And this is a really, really good step in doing that. And so the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is our 3-day nutritionally supported fast called the Reset. And so it is, like I said, 3-day nutritionally supported fast. It resets your metabolism at the cellular level. So it is, whether your goal is to have like weight loss or to just nurture your gut microbiome, this is going to be that, it's going to fill in that gap for you. And so for me, like my husband and I did the reset to make my tummy nice and flat, help me sleep better, help support my immune system, help me learn more about like when I need to eat, when my body needs more food, and when I just want a snack. It also helped my husband lose 8 pounds in that 3 days and helped him get on a better eating schedule so that he could live in a more deficit for his weight loss goals. So it's such a good tool in the tool belt for whatever your health needs are. And so what I love to do and what a lot of people choose to do when they first get started is to get the triplex, which is our OG gut health foundational system. Read that there on the left side of the screen. Screenshot this if you need to come back and reference it later. But the triplex is a probiotic, a vitamin C and magnesium supplement, and then the famous pink drink added on. And when you start with the reset right at the beginning, it's just going to give you such a jump start into your gut health. It's going to detoxify your body and help your body work like it's meant to, right? So hormone balance, autoimmune, all those things. And so this is such a cool thing. And the next product I want to talk about is our skin health routine. This is not skin care. This is skin health. This is going to help you with the microbiome of your skin. So we own the microbiome space. So why not get into skin health as well? And you can see what by these before and afters, it definitely speaks for itself. There's a lot of different products in the system to add in and use, including an SPF. I know how important that is for a lot of people. And so I want you guys to look into using these products, maybe replacing them if you're having some trouble with your skin these days. It's going to even help maybe reduce those fine lines and wrinkles. And so when you're like, okay, I think I want the reset and the triplex, right? So what are the next steps? Well, you have an option to go be a VIP customer. I call it the VIP club. You're going to get wholesale discounts. So you get 25% off of all your products. You actually are going to receive free shipping for your first month and the 2 months after that. So your first 3 months are free shipping. So you'll choose your wellness bundle. Ask the person who invited you here to like hook you up with the combo that works best for your goals and save on that shipping. So you want to get in while you can to that. And so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the opportunity. We're going to switch gears just a little bit. And so I told you about my story just a little bit in the beginning of this, and I'm going to go into more about what the opportunity could look like for you if you decided to give it a try. So this was startling for me. 44 million Americans say that they have currently a side hustle, meaning that they bake bread on the side and sell it to their friends, or they picked up an evening job online, or they sell makeup, or, they do something on the side to make extra money outside of their regular job. 76% of those say they love their side hustle more than their job because here's the deal. I make bread because I love making bread. I cannot pay my bills by making loaves of bread and selling it to my friends and family. But a lot of people get into these side hustles because they're doing the thing that they're passionate most about, right? And so, a lot of times the average side hustler spends an average of 11 hours a week on their side hustle, and they only make about $12,000 a year doing that side gig. And so we are here to talk about what we do in this company. Whether you want a side gig or you want this to replace your job, this could be something that you add in to give you that extra additional stream of income. So this is what we do. We have over 30 products. You'll start shopping, you'll own a store, and you make commission off of people buying things from your online store. It's as simple as that. And so network marketing is projected to reach 329 billion in the industry by this year. And when we use something and it works for us, guys, how many of you can say like you use something and the local coffee shop, you're going to tell your friends to go try it, or the new restaurant in town, you're going to tell your friends to go eat at it if it's a good meal. This is organic. We are sharing something that we love. When I felt good, I told my friends, I told my mom who has lupus, you gotta try these products. I'm not 100% sure it's gonna help you, but let's give it a shot. You need it for your inflammation and joint pain. And I'm telling you, 2 months into her product, she jogged a 5K. Guys, these products work. And so we just share with our friends and family. And so listen to this, 92% of people buy recommendations from people that they know and trust. So if your people trust you and love you, they're going to buy from you just based off of your recommendation. So another thing that makes our company so good is that we have unique products. We own the OG space, and we have patents on multiple products that we have. They are consumable, meaning every single month you need your products. If you're happy, then you're going to order your products. It's totally different than like makeup or fingernails or candles, because I don't need those every month, but I do need these products every single month. They're also transformational. And when you help somebody have their life back, they are happy and they want to share that with their friends too, right? So you're never going to run out of people. And so this graphic here is talking about how we leverage our time, our experiences, and our resources. And so, honestly, there is no way that the amount of customers that I have in my downline right now, as the top 2% of the company, there's no way I could keep up with all of them on my own. But here's what's happening. I shared with my friends. They loved their products, they shared with their friends. And then they loved their products, so they shared with their friends. So we are sharing off of our experience, and then our customers are sharing off of their experience too. So we are developing a line of customers that are happy and healthy, right? We also have so many resources that I'm going to show you in the next slide. Here are the resources that you have at your fingertips. This is how you cannot be unsuccessful in this. Number one, we have Facebook pages, Facebook groups that teach you everything. They're like Plexus Google. You're not, information is not lost. There's also a lot of things that the company does. The company will train us on live calls. They have Facebook pages as well that they post on a lot. There are closed training calls that you can sign up for. But our team as a whole, we've got you. We're never going to let you do this by yourself. We are literally in your conversations with you, right? We also have a very simple sharing system. So we are not going to just say, here's your account, here's your back office, go do it, girl. It's all on you. We are right there with you. We give you every single step of the way. This cannot be this is impossible not to be able to do. It's so simple, anyone can do it. Trust me, I am an ordinary person that is living an extraordinary life because of this company, because it is so simple. We also have weekly calls, just like this one. We do this every single week so that you don't have to know everything about everything. You bring people in, we share for you, and it's working smarter rather than harder. So it's never lost. And this is okay, so I want you to take this graphic and I want you to screenshot this page because you're going to want to come back to this and reference it so that you can see, because everybody wants to know, how am I getting my money, right? So this is how. Screenshot this and see. So I really want you to look at the middle. I want you to look at that middle photo. You are right in the middle, right? And this is what makes Plexus so unique. A lot of companies that are like ours, you are allowed to have a couple of legs. This is where the word pyramid comes in. You're allowed to have a couple of people that are working with you. So you're here, they're here, right? You can't go any wider than that. You can only have those two people working with you. And then you can place people underneath them and you can have customers, but if they're working their business, you can only have a couple. And then that makes a pyramid and the top makes the most money and the bottom's always trying to play catch up. But in our company, you are allowed to grow as wide as you want, as many level one personally sponsored business builders as you want, and they can too. So it creates this giant cluster of, we call them legs, like an octopus, because you're allowed to have as many as you want, as many legs, as wide as you want, and 7 levels deep. We do have profit sharing, so the company gives back 50% of what they make every month for back to the brand ambassadors. We have Plexus point system. It allows you to rank up with VIP customers based a customer base, and every single point counts. That is all in profit sharing. So we get paid up to 23 times a month, guys. Early daily commission on wellness bundles. Minimum of $20 per wellness bundle. Full paycheck paid out on the 15th of every single month. Like I said, screenshot this because you're going to forget it and you're going to want to know. And let me tell you something. This month, this was literally just announced today. We are getting double those daily commissions on wellness bundles. They're paying us double. So typically it would be 20%. It is now 40%. And it's next day pay, guys. That is huge. So you need to screenshot this. Ask the person who invited you here tonight about next day pay. And so, guys, listen. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about if you want to be a stay-at-home mom or if you are a stay-at-home mom and you're looking for extra cash because here's the thing, it's so expensive to live and your husband is doing it all on their own, or maybe you're a single mom and maybe you're not a mom yet at all. Maybe you're just trying to keep up. And this could be the thing that helps you do that. Maybe you're just feeling entrepreneurial. Maybe you feel burnt out. Maybe you're not passionate about the thing that you're doing to earn an income and you need something new. Maybe you need community. Maybe you feel like you are stuck in your 9 to 5 job. This is a way for you to create a passive buildable income. And so I want you to look on the right side of the screen and see all of the different ranks that there are all the way down. I am this rank here, third from the bottom or top, if you will. And you can see what that monthly income looks like. And I want you to know something, guys. I am an ordinary person living an extraordinary life because of this opportunity. And I promise you, if I can do this, anybody can do this, guys. Anybody can. The possibilities are uncapped. You can literally go all the way to the top and then start all the way over and go to the top again in this company. It is uncapped, the amount of money that you can make here. And so this month alone, which these are not like totally accurate because the announcement that they just made today. So I will tell you that I have this little screenshot I was just going to share with you. So over here it says refer 1 37, refer 3 310, and 420 830, but it's actually this month. If you refer one friend, it's $55. If you refer 3 friends, it's $370. 6 friends is 540 and 9 friends is $1,000. And all the way up to 17 friends is $1,965. Guys, that's huge. Huge paycheck. Everybody knows 17 people, and you don't have to do it alone. Grab your friends to grab their friends, right? Build a community within this. You'll get the next day pay. You and your customers will get free shipping for 3 months. We are all earning a trip right now to Cancun. That's in February. So I'm telling you, you want to be there. It's an all-inclusive resort. You don't want to miss that. And there's so many exciting things coming up. So you guys want to stick around. And so, listen, this is what it looks like when you're a brand ambassador. You choose your wellness bundle, just like you did when you're a VIP customer. You learn how to create a cart. Okay. That's the first step. And then you're going to share it. You're going to learn how to create a cart and then you're going to share it. You're going to go grab the 3 friends. Remember, I told you that the first thing I did was go tell my mom who has lupus, like, you got to try these products. She was my first customer. Actually, my husband was my first customer. I take that back. My husband was my first customer, and my mom was my second customer, and my mom's husband was my third customer. So I'm telling you, go grab those people. Those are the people that are going to support you and do the things with you, right? They're going to link arms with you, and they're going to do it just because they love you. So go grab them, and then tell them all to go grab a friend, right? Tell them all to go grab a friend, and then you have 6 people. Just right off the bat, you have 6 people. And so then we're going to help you make a post. We're going to be so excited with you. We're going to launch your business and we're going to help you earn $2,000 this month. Guys, it's totally possible. I am not even kidding. I've seen it happen time and time again. 6 years in, I promise you, this is legit. And that is literally all I have tonight, guys. I'm so thankful that all of you took the time out to come and be with me tonight for this 30 minutes. It has been such a pleasure looking back at your smiling faces and talking to you a little bit about this opportunity and this company, because I'm telling you, it has been such an amazing thing for me and my family. It has changed my life and changed my family's life. And I am so thankful that God brought this opportunity and these people into my life. It's so life-giving. It's the community I always wanted and didn't even know it. And so I hope that I see you again all in the chats, guys. I am excited to work with you. Have a good night.